twins.
Twins.
Let's go. Dan, what is today's video about?
So today is the All Twins Film Club, and we are talking about the lessons learned from the curious case of Benjamin Button.
Main actor Brad Pitt.
Shout out to Brad Pitt.
So in this film, basically, a guy, he ages backwards.
Backwards.
He's born a very old baby. I know that makes no sense. I know it's a conundrum in itself.
Overgrown baby.
My name is Benjamin Button.
And then as he gets older, he actually gets younger. So he starts off an old man and deals with all those ailments.
And that's why it's curious. It's a curious case. Because
I wasn't getting older, but I was getting younger as that body.
never even figured it out. It's because it's curious.
How has that even happened? Because there's no medical disease like that as far as I'm aware. Anyway,
I think there was some kind of like.
No, I know there's people that age quickly, but I know people that get old and start getting younger when they get older. Anyway,
if there was something, we're gonna post it right here.
This film starts old, deals with all the physical, mental, relationship ailments that an old person deals with, and then he gets younger and younger, and you see the standard life events that you would expect happening when he's old, when he's young, and the other way around. And I think it's really interesting when he's in the middle ages or when he's young, so he should be old at this time, and he's enjoying the exact same aspects that you'd expect like a 30-year-old man to be enjoying or to be doing.
Indeed. Yeah, so that's the basic premise of it. So what did we learn from it? To be honest, I remember watching the film and I didn't rate it that much. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't rate it that much.
Why?
Because I thought there were too many cliche kind of moments, and I think it was copying Forrest Gump. I'm not gonna lie, I think it was copying Forrest Gump.
The elements weren't there.
Yeah, and there was a comedian I was watching. I can't remember who it was, but he was saying that Brad Pitt, he just wanted to make in inverted commas a slow person's film, where someone who just like a simple person.
Oh, I never thought of it like that. You're probably right. You're probably right.
He was doing his version of Forrest Gump.
But how did it copy it? Of course, it's the story about someone's life. There's nothing wrong with that. Every great actor wants a film like that. But in what ways do you think? Hold on, he's handpicked it out and put it in this film? You need to be specific, no?
No, I just felt it had elements of it, like just following someone's life and life events, and just
Brad Pitt can't do that.
Various love interests,
and Brad Pitt can't do that.
And a main woman who ages through time, and he still loves her by the end, and they get back together in the end. The same thing happened.
I personally don't see how that wouldn't be part of the film, to be honest. But okay,
it's just really similar, really.
I get your sentiment.
It's just really similar.
But I personally wouldn't have said he copied him, but I definitely see the similarities. So what I learned...
Well, I mean, he's not the director, so he didn't copy him. I'm just saying it was that type of film.
Well, I think actors definitely have a big role in dictating the type of film, especially actors on that level. They say, I want to do this type of film. For example, like Leonardo DiCaprio and the one where he's in the ice.
The one where, which one?
In the ice. The ice. Pause it. We're going to show you here.
Which one was in the ice?
And he won an Oscar for it.
Oh.
And he wanted that.
The Covenant.
The Covenant.
Is the Revenant or Covenant?
It's one of them. It's something.
No, it's the Revenant.
So
if you know what it is, comment.
Just hanging around.
What I learned from the curious case of Benjamin Button is that there's a time for everything. And his life was in reverse. And he did the right thing when it was appropriate for him. And I think what that means, in parenthesis, is not trying to rush things. And there's a lot loaded into what I just said there, but I think it's true. I think in today's day and age, you can see people older than you, younger than you, or people even the same age as you doing things, and you're thinking, I want to do that, I want to do that, I want to do that. But everyone gets their chance, and if you don't get your chance, then that chance isn't for you. And I think you've got to be able to execute when it's your time to do something. Do it, but don't try and rush.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point, to be fair. And actually, on that, there's this quote that I remember hearing about never comparing yourself, like and supporting that,
running your own race,
and saying that actually someone who became a millionaire by 30 years old, they could die at 40, hopefully not, but someone could become a millionaire at 60 years old and live to their 100. Someone could have many children, but actually be estranged from them, and someone could have one child and actually have a brilliant relationship with them. So again, that's just to say and just to support the fact that you shouldn't compare yourself, because everyone's running their own race.
Absolutely.
And I think that really exemplifies it really well. And the film, going back to the film, it does that really well, because again, he's got debilitating or very severe disease, but he lives a good life. He goes off on his own,
A thorough life.
a thorough life, you know, and he remains integral to who he is.
What's that quote by Tom Hanks, actually? Speaking of Forrest Gump, there's a quote by Tom Hanks where he's just acting or being himself, and he says, "I'm going to play that video now."
I wish I had known that this too shall pass. You feel bad right now? You feel pissed off? You feel angry?
That's good.
This too shall pass.
Oh, great.
You feel great? You feel like you know all the answers? You feel like that everybody finally gets you, and there you are.
Yeah.
This too shall pass.
Ooh, good.
Time is your ally, and if nothing else, just wait.
Just wait.
Just wait.
Yeah, life is like a circle. Sometimes you're up here, sometimes you're over here, sometimes you're here, sometimes you're here, and we would know that because we're twins. You know, we see each other in the mirror, and you know, we know how life is. And I think perhaps, you know, being a twin gives you that perspective sometimes, because you know there's someone exactly like you going through perhaps a tough time. Maybe they're going through a good time, and you can see yourself in your reflection. But that person is truly a person. And to be fair, we're all kind of twins in our own way, because we're all human beings. We're all trying to be happy. We're all trying to have family. You know, we're just trying to get through life and try our best and do our best.
How's everyone a twin? What are you talking about?
I'm saying everyone's a twin. Everyone can think of themselves as a twin because we are all human beings. We're all the same. You know, we are the same genetically, but as human beings, we all want the same thing. We all want to be happy. We all want to help people. We all want to survive and look after our family. So that's what I'm saying, Raf. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I mean,
that's my point.
I mean, the metaphor of everyone being twin, I don't think is that, you know, significant. But well, fair enough.
Well, that's my point. That's my point.
Fair enough. But
Yeah.
sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind. But you know, enjoy the journey. Don't just enjoy the journey. Try and reach your goal. You know, if winning is important to you, then try and win. That's it. You know, the curious case of Benjamin Button.
Yeah. What would you rate it out of 10?
I'd give it 8.5.
I give it at most a 3. Weak film. Weak.
Really?
Weak.
A 3?
Yeah, weak film. I watched it twice. I gave it a second chance, and at that point it was even worse. Waste of time. It's a long film as well. Long film. Wasted 3 hours of my time. I could have been working or making money or going to the gym.
Are you happy you watched it?
Nah. I wish I didn't watch it. To be honest.
What the fuck?
Yeah, rubbish film.
It's a powerful statement.
Yeah, it was a rubbish film, man.
I mean, I think Brad Pitt's a great actor.
I think he's a great actor too.
And if he spent that much energy and time, and he put that much of himself into a film, I'd definitely give it a chance. But yeah, cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. All twins.